Good afternoon. This is Maggie Dee, Disability and Senior News Report. We have a candidate as a guest today, Liz Figueroa, who has been an assembly member and a state senator, and now she is running for the Alameda County Board of Supervisors from her district. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Maggie. It's always a pleasure to be on your show and to talk to the people in the Bay Area.
Well, we're delighted to have you because you have been a guest many times, bring us state information, legislative information, for which we're very grateful. I do need to take care of a moment of business, and that is we have gone to your challenger, invited her to be on the show to talk about our platform for senior and disability issues, but she has declined to do so. So, with having said that, welcome to the show, Liz. And Liz Figueroa, how many years have you been in state service?
I've been in state service since I was 18 years old.
And you don't want to divulge how old you are now.
No, that's okay. I've been in public service for 39 years,
Oh,
Maggie.
my goodness.
39 years.
Now, do the Board of Supervisors, are they partisan or nonpartisan?
It's a nonpartisan race. It's the very first position that I've run for where it's a nonpartisan race. I'm delighted to do so. I think many, many people are disgusted with or disappointed or various words that they use. I don't want to put words in people's mouths over some of the political parties, and because of their bickering back and forth, nothing is getting done.
Well, you won't say it, but I will. The party of no has really been very difficult for the administration, U.S. government, to accomplish some things they could get it. You know, the Democrats, they say, are tax and spenders, and then, of course, the Republican are first fiscally conservative. And I don't want to get into the federal and state stuff, but if ever there was an untruth, I think the social justice programs that the Democrats want to bring forward is so vitally important, especially for the working poor as well as people who depend on program services. And that's why I think we need to have the kind of candidates to understand specifically for this show purpose senior and disability issues.
Definitely.
Nadia Lockyer apparently appears anyway from her decline to be on the show doesn't have a platform on disability and senior issues. Why don't you talk about what you believe you need to do at county politics to drive the social programs for Alameda County?
Well, first, let me share with you that I am going to hopefully uh, replace a woman by the name of Gail Steele, who is an absolute advocate for the disability community, for the seniors, for the needy, for social justice. She is an amazing woman. It's going to be very, very difficult to fill her footsteps, her shoes, because she is just an amazing woman. And I'm very honored that she actually endorsed me just a few days ago.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, it was. She's never endorsed. In her 29 years of public service, she has never endorsed. She made an exception because she felt that I was more in line with her way of thinking, with her issues, than my opponent. Having said that, I believe...
Who are others that have supported you?
Well, we're very pleased to say, Maggie, that we've got the support of all of the community leaders. Almost every mayor who has a city in the District 2, which is Fremont, Newark, Union City, Hayward, and the unincorporated of Sunol, where I live, they've all endorsed me with the exception of Mayor Sweeney from Hayward. All of the mayors, almost every city council members, in some cities, like city of Newark, I'm pleased to say that the mayor very respected mayor, Dave Smith, and his entire city council have endorsed me.
Lovely.
Most of the school board members, most of the community leaders. I mean, the chambers for both Fremont and Hayward have endorsed me, the two chambers that actually do endorsements. The National Organization of Women, the Sierra Club. So we've got a lot of the community endorsements are ours.
And there are some people that believe those endorsements are important.
There's a lot of people that believe that the endorsements are important. That's, some people don't. It varies. But, these are the people that I work with in the front lines. I have not only during my legislative career, but in my community service. These are the people that I bump into on a daily basis.
And you're also a commissioner on Workman's Comp, aren't you?
I'm a board member on the State Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board.
Unemployment, okay.
Yes, so that's what
You must be swamped with work.
Oh, we're reviewing anywhere from 30 to 40, 50 cases a day. So last month I reviewed over 800 cases. My opponents say that I make this big salary and all I do is attend. It's a plum position is what they say, and I only attend one board meeting a month. I could tell you, Maggie, there is no way that I could be in this position and only attend one board meeting a month. It's absolutely ludicrous.
Well, if you're doing 800 cases, that's mind-bending.
Yeah, but let me go back to what you asked in
Sure.
terms of what could I do or why in issues that affect our seniors and our disability communities. You know how passionately, during my whole legislative career, have worked for seniors and the disabled. And not only that, in the area of health insurance and social programs. I, in the Assembly, chaired the insurance committee, and brought about work and issues and bills that on the front line that most people didn't even want to tackle. We would confront them, we would find a solution and implement them. Then in my capacity as chair of consumer protection in the Senate, again, same track record, but adding to it the issues of health care. I wrote Healthy Families, which ensures the uninsured children that fall between the cracks with healthy families in the state of California. Now 1 million children, over 1 million children. But in addition to that, I've always fought for making sure that the IHSS was fully funded, that we knew what supplemental security income was about, that the Medi-Cal and Medicaid issues were resolved, and that people would see, our legislators would see people as human beings, not just dollar signs, that they would see their needs and their problems not as a political liability, as some people do, that if you fight for these programs, you're fighting for higher taxes.
Well, you had a phenomenal case management group working for you, too.
We did. We would fight for every one of our constituents. When we have a governor that is asking for $750 million state cut to IHSS, that is appalling. If we have a governor that is asking for $532 million cut to Medi-Cal or Medicaid, that is absolutely not only appalling, that is sinful.
Well, I know our local independent living center had to shut down. There's only one staff person
Oh, my
there,
God.
and it's the executive director.
I hear those situations every single day. And when I was a senator, my constituents would call me, and you know that we would fight for them. We would personally go to the offices, and to this day I do it for people, even though I'm no longer a legislator. People call me and they say, Liz, could you please help me out? And I've made those calls. You know that.
Absolutely.
And
And
it
I also know that MJ Casper was one of my mentors and just a lovely human being. And she was going